I'm surprise launching pre-orders to my next book tomorrow. Now, by the time you watch this, they will have already been out, but that's okay, we can still have fun being secretive in this video. It is August 31st. I am launching pre-orders to Return of the Magi Book 1, The Kidnapped Queen, tomorrow on September 1st, and the book itself releases on September 26th. The day before any kind of launch always tends to be really busy. There's all of these little finalizing behind-the-scenes pieces I have to put together. So it seems like a good day to do a day in the life of an author. The first order of business is finishing my pre-order form. Now, as you can see, it is mostly put together, except for right here, I need to get shipping estimates for 2 or 3 books together. Alright, media mail shipping has unfortunately gone up. So what their current pricing is, if it says, I think specifically, not over £1 is $4.63, not over £2, so on and so forth. So, The Kidnapped Queen is only 4 pages shorter than Beldestein. So this is 500 pages. That actually, I think it's 5 pages shorter. It's like 495 or something like this. This is 500. So safe to estimate off of this. And now that's just over £1, which would put us immediately into this. And this is without any packaging. So that's kind of more expensive than I was hoping it would be. I was hoping I'd be able to squeeze under. See, I guess, obviously if it's just over £1, they're all going to be just over £1. All right. So it looks like we're talking minimum shipping of $5.38. I might just say flat 5. That's what I currently have it as the form, and then it would go up to 6 for more than 1 book. But let's see what we can do about this. I'm now on Pirate Ship just to see if by chance shipping is any cheaper. If it has any cheaper options at all. So get rate quote, and 5, that's more expensive. So let's try it if we have multiple books. Alright, it looks like using Pirate Ship and shipping on, I think this is UPS on the top, for 2 books, it saves 14 cents. Now, the complicated thing here is depending on where you're shipping to, it can change. Right now I have it in if it's going to New Hampshire, but I know from previous experience shipping to California from where I am versus to New Hampshire is more expensive. So on the form, I'm going to do media mail shipping rates for 1 book. And if you want 2, 3, etc., I will have to get in touch with you on an individual basis to calculate the best rate on shipping. If you want a signed copy of The Kidnapped Queen, just signed, no goodies attached, it is going to be $21 flat rate in the US. If you are international or you're ordering multiple books, get in contact with me. I'm going to be figuring out how to keep it down and affordable in price. If you want a pre-order package, it comes with one of these. Now, of course, it's backwards on the screen, but this is a wedding invitation to Rose and Miles' wedding. If you want this included in your package, it's just an additional $1. So we're talking $22 for the full package. Let's see how well I can type with one hand. And my phone is kind of blocking the actual keyboard, so. The Kidnapped Queen cover reveal. That's what we're here for. So I am going to, again, I don't know when, I cannot type. I don't know when my cover reveal is going to be. It's obviously going to be sometime between now and September 26th. I don't have an exact date, so I'm going to put that information up here, and then I'm just going to ask basically, do you promise to be secretive? Are you excited? What do you need from me? Because I usually add something like some quotes, maybe a short playlist if you want to use music, etc. I think I am all set and ready to start posting this on my Instagram story to get some signups in. The color scheme and the design on this have nothing to do with the cover. I just thought it was really pretty. It's time to copyright The Kidnapped Queen. Now, copywriting tends to be one of the most nerve-wracking things for me when it comes to publishing. Part of it is because it makes the book suddenly feel so much more real because it's almost done. It's copyrighted. It is mine now. But number 2, it's just stressful filling out this form. I did a video on it with Unbound, so you guys have seen it. I can do it successfully. I know I can. I've done it 5 times now successfully. And also, the worst case happened to me with Unbound. They did not approve of this thing for months. You can see on their website it's supposed to take like 1.2 to 2.1 months, I think were the exact timelines. It was pushing 3 months, and I was like, where's my copyright? I had to contact them, followed them up. The first person I spoke to said they didn't know what happened, referred me to somebody else. I got it fixed within the day. So that was kind of the worst case. Well, okay, the worst case would be if I would have been rejected. You get the point. I know I can do it. It's going to be fine. So it's go time. It should not take this long to process my payment. Please just take my $65 and don't freak me out anymore. The final step is uploading the actual document. Now, for me, I'm just gonna put this PDF in. Now, the thing with copyright is you are copyrighting the actual words and the story itself. You're not copyrighting the name or the formatting, so you don't need to file a copyright for the ebook versus the paperback. So since my actual editing and all of my words are done, that is why I'm copywriting now. Otherwise, I would wait, but all that's left to do is a little bit of formatting, so this is what they're gonna get because that is the finished word choice for it. And how do I start upload? And now we anxiously wait. I mentioned before that the day before any sort of big launch, there tends to be a lot of little behind the scenes type of things to finish up. Some of the things I need to do now are, well, one, we're moving from August to September and I'm doing a new theme on my grid on Instagram for every month, so I gotta prep that. And while I'm prepping that, I also need to figure out my actual launch post to announce the pre-orders. I also need to prep for Facebook and I'll be sending out a newsletter tomorrow morning. I also need to do some reels for the launch. Again, same type of thing, spread the word. So I'm gonna be prepping some of that now as well as designing my new September theme. That took an obnoxiously long amount of time, but I think I finally have a style I like for the next theme. So I have obviously the purple roses and obviously with the green in the background too, it fits Miles and Rose. And then I have just the title for like a sample for the slide. I like the font and then I like the kind of cream background. So I think I'm going to stick with this because it's already been an hour. Alright, my laptop just died. That's what happens when you ignore the low battery little red thing for a while. It dies. So while it is charging, I'm gonna head over to Instagram and just post a couple things on my story, and then it's plugged in on my bed, so in a few minutes I'll hop back on and continue what I was working on. I have finished drafting my official pre-order info post, and now it is almost time for me to leave for work, and then when I get home, I'm just gonna work on the same type of thing. So with that, let me flip my camera. With that, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and whatever time it is, morning, evening, or semi kind of night like me, have a good day.